All right, palpations for shoulder girdle. Is it okay if I palpate you?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. We're gonna start off in the clavicle. So we're gonna go to the sternal end. So sternal end here, acromial end here, SC joint, AC joint, A acromial, S sternal. Medium, right? And I'm gonna have you turn around, the back. Yeah, just like that. That's perfect. So our scapula, right? We have our acromial process. I'll do that in a second. I'll do the coracoid later. Lateral border, medial border, inferior angle, and the spine. So the spine would be right up here, in between supraspinatus and infraspinatus on the top. And if I have you turn around again, we have our coracoid process. So that would be right in here, right, the front anterior side of the scapula. Next, we'll move on to the shoulder bony joint landmark. So we have our humerus, right, our long bone. We have our head up here, our deltoid tuberosity, and our greater tubercle will be up here, and our lesser tubercle distal to that. Our neck, obviously, and the head of the humerus, which is in the glenoid fossa. So, boom. Okay, next we're going to go on to shoulder girdle and joint musculature. It's okay if I palpate you?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, we're going to go first with our deltoids. We have our anterior, medial, and posterior fibers. Obviously, kind of where it is the action would do. So anterior flexion, medial abduction, and then posterior would be flexion. Then we go to pec major and pec minor. So major flexion, right? Pec major flexion, and then or the upper fibers pec major flexion. Lower would be extension. Then we go on to latissimus dorsi. So latissimus dorsi and if I have you turn around, perfect. So latissimus dorsi and teres minor, right? So those would both extend, abduct, and externally rotate, right? Because it inserts about right here, so it helps with that motion. If you can see it moving, I mean, lighting's not too good, but you can see it moving a little bit, as well as helping with the pulling down motion, forceful under load. And then coracobrachialis is to flex and abduct the shoulder. If I can have you turn around. So coracobrachialis is in here and helps to flex, right, or flex and extend, right? It's a bit of a stability too. To shoulder girdle, we'll go to serratus anterior. So serratus anterior, things serrated like a knife, right down through here. They're almost misconstrued with ribs. They aren't ribs, but they help with the protraction and of the scapula and upwardly moving it, right? Pec minor is to depress the scapula. So, right, it's more deep to the pec major. Subclavius is it's under the clavicle, and that's for stability of the clavicle, the actual clavicle bone. Trapezius, if I can have you turn around. So obviously this big, almost triangle muscles, right? They come from here to here to here. So we have our upper fibers, right? Which our upper fibers would be to upwardly rotate the scapula and elevate the scapula. The middle fibers, right? Again, with the rhomboids would be with retraction, and the lower fibers would be to depress and upwardly rotate the scapula. What else do we have? Oh, rhomboid major, again, with the rhomboids. So rhomboids run through here into the spine, right here. So rhomboid major would be to retract and elevate, and as well as downwardly rotate. So kind of think of this motion. So upward rotation, you can see the scapula move. Downward rotation, that's where these would work under load. Rhomboid minor is again to retract, so the same movements as rhomboid major. And then the levator scapulae. So levator scapulae would be all through here, and that helps with downward rotation and can laterally flex the neck, right? So if I could have you flex your neck, so you can come down and then up. It's this muscle right here that's contracting, especially when the scapula is fixed. So that is shoulder, joint, and girdle musculature.